limit. Good morning to everyone watching us around the world. You can also join us on a social media platform, especially on YouTube, Net2 TV GH on YouTube, so that you can also contribute your quota to this morning's hottest discussion. Stories moving around in the political arena. In the NPP, the orphan constituency nomination forms and matters that is coming up from the party, and the presidential race, 10 aspirants from the New Patriotic Party, whereby the super delegate conference will be held at the venue itself has not been communicated to media people or the general public, but I think after the 28th August, it's there that the masses will declare the 5 out of the 10, so that one will be chosen out of the 5 to lead the ruling government, the New Patriotic Party, in the coming election 2024, per our constitution of our dear republic. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us all be glad and rejoice in it. The name still remains Owuahene Entwi Buisiako. Call a friend and tell a friend to join us. That Ghana's biggest program is airborne live on Net2 television. Midi Owuahene Entwi Buisiako Enedi Amejiso. The queen of the dialogue, Abena Nyakukwekwa, will also be joining me. Then we review stories coming up on the front pages and stories within the newspapers. Daily Graphic, the big story here, Accra Street Death Trap for motorists. Traffic lights dead. Urban roads battles to keep them on. And that's the big story here. Attorney General inaugurates Registrar of Companies Office in Kumasi. Oil fields to produce 120,000 barrels daily. Energy Ministries. Those are the stories on the front page of the Daily Graphic. After the Queen is seated, we'll be reviewing those stories. Government begins payment of food supplies. A lot of agitations by food suppliers are the buffer stocks and other matters. So government has assured them of paying their monies or arrears to them. Let's keep MPP in power. That's the Vice President of our dear Republic, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Twin brothers on the run for killing friend. Oh, very sad tragedy. And Oforiatta present mid-year budget July 25th. Is another story coming up on the Daily Guide. And 1.5 million young persons not in education, employment and training. This is government statistician Professor Samuel Anim making such statement. Boost for SMEs. Government disburses about 100 million Ghana cedis to 105 enterprises to promote industrialization and youth employment. Akafoh, please investigate death of colleague. And that's also a story coming out of the Ghanaian Times. That's the most authoritative newspaper. In the Daily Statement, 105 firms get 100 million Ghanaians GSDF grants. And Alan Cash, one of the 10 aspirants, outlines formula for NPP 2024 victory. That's also a story coming up here. Akosua Menu MPP will recapture lost Adenta seat in 2024. It's also one of the aspirant, Akopre, the upcoming primaries within the New Patriotic Party. And I replace Rollins as your godfather, Alan tells Voltarian. That's the story here. CJ Tokono gladdens hearts of JUSAC members. Slain police officer laid to rest. Buzia comes to life at Hotel Wawa. That's a book Kwanson's article. So we're reading those stories this morning here, live on Net2 TV. This is your show. Be part of us. Now, yatina si emphasize Emma Agyapong Nyankropon to trubun so tete kwafre mo se ade yo ehuntehu ehubobrim okofre bo tete botan nyame awaye ne ho prekasa jamedu a ofiti krotua na ne ho jefim divine selections no aso so anopai nti anopai de yatana see the Ghana Huntadrin and Komodie and about this roundtable discussion on the dialogue show issue pertaining to development of our dear nation. Since the Fourth Republic of our democratic dispensation, it has been the NPP and the NDC, these two political parties, and Omodi Yenimaba Medusa and Pempensoi, minority boycotting parliamentary businesses based on 3 of their colleagues. That is their concern. From the minority side, the minority leader himself is part of those people, and the current MP for Asen North, James Jachikwesin, who is standing trial for perjury. He was a citizen in Canada and at the same time came here to represent his people in one of the constituencies. Say Oko Embrano and Nim. Collins Dowda, the former Works and Housing Minister, the issue of Saglemi, and so Edda Epanoso. The queen of the dialogue is seated. Abnanya Kukwekuma, and Opay Watna say, Ibidin Komo. So be part of us, Nemfa Ghana and Komo, and Fa Emma. YouTube no so and 2 TVG. Remember, now what I say, the Mema Wakabe, and now Ubi Trossimum, and Opay the Yamedia so. Mema watch.
Am I your co-pastor?
You know, I'm not a pastor, you know.
Now you are what?
Oh, me a motivational speaker. Maybe I find.
Nyamia domine na humo bronti maybe I come. Yeah, me who den secretary konkron.
Udayi as usual.
Yeah, I slept
from
so
now,
well.
because looking at the weather, the answer there, excuse me. Udayi ma.
Yeah, I slept so well. Na no pesa wo kan brofo do na
broni ba.
Ah, till I come brofo bebre no. Na me dey mention brofo dey me ndey.
Also they all can wire and well.
Sorry. Ba me nyira de kakra.
Well, me just so broni. Where's the gun and your quarter broti?
Ba want to tree. Dey can you know want dey.
Don't it?
Sir.
O te kwa yeka.
Hey, how are you?
Tunim. Mame mao ayi kakane huni ni paban.
Okay.
On say 25th July ya July umia. Say a World Autism Day. Until your name mami bedi enkomo kakra.
Oh, okay.
So
about
she's
autism.
called she's called Sandy Dorsey. She's a speech language pathologist, educator and global advocate for children with special needs.
Wow.
And she has provided diagnostic and therapeutic speech services for over 20 years in a variety of SLP care settings for children and adults from diverse and undeserved communities. And she's providing remote teletherapy services through her private practices, all about speech. And after decades of life experience, she found her purpose facilitating access to therapeutic resources for children and their families, primarily in Africa and Caribbean. And Sandy founded Smiles for Speech in July 2017 to support families in low-income communities with evidence-based intervention through interdisciplinary services trips and other ways. As a proud Howard University graduate, Sandy is eager to give back to the next generation of speech language pathologists with a focus on cultural responsiveness and increasing diversity in the field of speech language pathology.
Oh, okay.
We are privileged to have her here.
Okay.
Yeah. So
yeah, oh, I know autistic children. Oh, yeah, I know them. Okay, so those children who can't speak.
That is it.
Yeah,
yes.
she helps them to
fantastic,
speak.
Fantastic.
Okay.
So we'll be speaking
how are you able to do that? I would want to know. Yeah. No, I'm bro for your baby.
Anope, if I trust them, the book of James chapter 1 verse 27, the Nyamiaka and the Nante Asha Fufuro Enkra. Dear natural Semneka. James chapter 1 verse 27. James chapter 1 verse 27. Dear Nyamiaka. You come from Kakrama me and now the tree so one.
Pure religion and undefiled before God and the Father is this, to visit the fatherless and widows in their affliction.
Okay.
And to keep himself unspotted from the world.
That is James chapter
1:27.
Good.
Onyamesumu a ehwo tie na ehwo ni fin wo Agya Nyankopon anim ne se obi kwohwe nwesia na ekunafo wo ahohia mu na oyi no ne ho free wiase nkekae mu.
O se nyamesum pa ehwo tie.
Yes.
Rofun kan bibi wo yusu o se pure ana o de ne se dey.
To be I say undefiled.
No, the by.
Yes.
But okay, other version or say pure and generosity.
Okay.
Nyamesum pa ehwo tie.
Okay.
Ti e ka se wo nyamesum ni a o nyamesum no ho tie na se nyamesum no ye o de mutie ne de ho tie ne ho tie.
Of course.
Na Bible as stating categorically said nyamesum pa ehwo tie so be nyanka.
Any ewisia. Any ekunafo.
Any ekunafo.
Ewo ahohihia.
Very good. So this morning, oh hwe me anope ya. Say uye adoyema inyanka. Uye adoyema ewisia. Ye unyanka ne wa ewisia.
Oh yeah.
Ewisia ne dey.
Ewisia ne ye mom and dad died.
And I'm president me. Ewisia president.
And Janka ne ye one parent.
Okay, a jankai de baako awu na baako tiase.
Yes.
But the omami awu.
Me de ni bia.
Okay, o de say omuna samo ho.
Eh, papa bi.
Nti wo ye janka na me ye wisia. Me de maami na awu. Papa no so awu. Nti nyamesom pa ehwo tie. Eni se eni awisia, eni wa janka. Yen mom de nyame adum tetea. Na mom mo abonten.
Gofo wa hohiahia.
Ah, wa hohiahia mu. Omo nya ba bi for otinto. Wo free school fees. Opa bibia die no wa hohiahia wo tenkofo nchen ne tetem nyamsom pa ho tie ne se wo behwe sankofo ne ene kunafo nso wona wo kunu mawu ba mema nso ere nu wa muso ekunafo ba ta muslim no mo
muslim ne mema ne de
mema na se ehun so mema ntini ho odin ebi obetumi akoye adwuma but oba na ehun ne mombo mo ti anope so wo hwemi a me tufo ahye nkran kakra se nyamesom pa ehho tie Bible na ekon ene se awisia inyanka ne awisia ne kunafo ubeyi ubibi kakra de abo. This morning I'm asking you, say how many times asori awom inhira bebrebe nyame de hira ne sika bebrebe wonye. How many times na what me akache osofo say sofo mmogbo awisia inyanka no ekunafo no na ye bibi poto emo 5 kilo no ba ko na sesa cup famom. Bible say nyamesom pa ehho tie eni so be se nipa ya doye. So no pay se unta anye sare na mse wo ye na nhira so we dey.
E wo chiri ene de no kwasa.
Efutu kakra me de.
No kwasa mpa. Birthdays bi wo ho ma menya ansa.
Boboso.
Wadaroma. Chama yire. Chama yire.
Ya
oboase. Chama yire. Ene ye ne birthday.
Oh.
Enti
Chama yire na emu.
Chama yire na emu birthday.
Anti
Comfort Sapon aka Chama wife. Oboase. Ene ye ne birthday. Enti Chama yire ya ma happy birthday. Sanso ena happy birthday fufuro nso so ewa ha. Sister Pearl Cancer. Ene ye ne birthday. Cancer. Pearl Cancer. And they are birthday. Auntie Millicent Abuaje or Kanishi Presbyterian Women Fellowship. And I always show happy birthday.
Millicent Abuaje, what do you say?
I never say about Waka. Baku US.
Also the Millicent Abuaje.
Yeah.
And a Ghana, so I don't know any.
Ebia. Maybe I may find out. Eti Osi and Wishy Auntie Pearl Cancer. Happy birthday. And Nyamisha Nona Onyani Kesepa. Sound so ena Ora Emmanuel Kwekuma, my husband, and a birthday. Let me know what happy birthday. The room can trust. And they were conta birthday. Let's say, what can you on your let me can say, what come on Santo? Mima conta udane. And 18th July. Yes. Sakam you. Yeah. Wish him my conta. It's no Ora Emmanuel Kwekuma, my husband. My husband. And then would a happy birthday. Yes, Yankopon said Uncle Swa and your bamboo for. Now Oma Winini, a new unkwana main a was so. Now I come as swadi. And then I would know your name Maconta. Or see a BB any I fancy weekend. On a weekdays, no, ocean a cheer over Banasay.
Okay.
So no on pontem.
Okay.
Intino.
To baby be special.
Oh,
send her your mouth.
They are. Oh, you be special, mommy.
Oh.
That be na
wonder.
It's a day na wo dey ba.
Oh, that akunta.
Yeah.
Ye minkwa makonta. Minkwa makonta. Kwekuma. Mesra wo. De mesra mpaibon nya mema osisi munya de. Wadaruma.
Pamcho mo fa Ghanaian Times. I mean how?
How say? The mesra man no.
And say.
Mpaibon mesra man no. Say nya mema na nkwatintin. Na men to no nkwanem.
Amen.
Nyame ma sika pii.
Amen.
All be hwe oso yi.
Amen.
Nyame ma sika cruise na ofi ono. Ne ta ne na se fo. Ubenya no. Ubehwe mo kama ne mmom. Nyame ma wa hoden wo empem. O Yesu dimti amen.
Amen. Tsara ere. Happy birthday,
Papa. Akonta na de nyame nhira obebre. Enti na nsu egugu fom kakra yi.
Sa.
NSA no nka mo me news senator nka wi anka ma onka news.
Sa, ga me wi na meko.
Na nka ma kofie.
Na makoye dey.
Ozo ni fie ho.
No, e de birthday no go to fie.
Oni wo. Ye brade ja kwa nkra birthday. Mate wo de enko de bon kraten mu.
Afi de enko.
He said maybe pon atum. Yenkom.
Ghanaian Times. 1.5 million young persons not in education, employment, or training.
This is serious. Asem na aba no. 1.5 million Ghanaians.
Yes, young persons. They are not in education, they are not employed, they are not in any training.
This is very sad.
Yeah.
Very, very sad.
2022 third quarter labor statistical report. MTN poised to invest $1 billion in network expansion over a 5-year period. Boost for SMEs. Government disburses 100 million Ghana cedis to 105 enterprises to promote industrialization, youth employment. Akafoh police investigate death of colleague. And also page 12. Hey, I can't speak Tree. I shall want tell Scott. Sene omukrom kasa Mandarin. Yo. 1 in every 4, representing 24.2% of young persons between 15 and 24 years were not engaged in education, employment, or training during the third quarter of 2022, the Statistical Service has revealed. The 24.2% represent 1.5 million young people between the ages of 15 and 24 years. A statement issued by the GSS from the Annual Household Income and Expenditure Survey 2022 third quarter labor statistics report issued to commemorate this year's World Youth Skills Day, as copied to the Ghanaian Times, said the figure represented 1.5 million persons in the age group. The World Youth Skill Day is celebrated annually on July 15 to mark the strategic importance of equipping young people with skills for employment, decent work, and entrepreneurship. And the theme for this year's program is skilling teachers, trainers, and youth for a transformative future. The Akrata Nika Yinani so my survey be manaba betoja say young people between the ages of 15 and 24. Omunko school, omonso omunya juma, omonso omunsuya ensan juma biya. Those people, what are they doing? Well, we don't know. Yo, enwa juma de kase bi pa ekoso ewo Ghana ha. Na your friend Ghana Skilled Development Fund. Through that fund, they've been able to disburse 100 million Ghana cedis to SMEs, small medium enterprises ewo Ghana ha. Na omo chese 105 ena omo achiche scan de ama omo between omo share ade na sin besinde. This is the first batch ya omo de ama nti 200 million loan ena International Development Association and World Bank omo de aba for Ghana Jobs and Skills Project. Nti we say no omo ye master for no omo ye madam for no omo de say sika ma omo so that omo so be debate training other people enti TVET na omo de say sika ma enti no Deputy Minister of Education in charge of TVET Mrs. Gifty Chumampofo na okọ dwumedie na sibie na Dr. Fred Chey Asamoaya ono na CTVET oye Director General omo nyina na omo kasa ye ewo dwumedie no ase yeah on say enro ayebo amane say Akafoh police ni bi ewu eda kwaye bi emu aha nkofo se ono ana ekun ne ho ebinom so kire say he was assassinated ebinom so kire say o kire say omudumi hu de baaye because na ni tuo ni jane nchen your friend of Sergeant Titus Avoka as a Siyande enti Akafoh police command ne say omo be investigate sa case no mahu de ebaya police ni no ahwere ne nkwa. Back page of the Ghanaian Times, 100 SMEs undergo capacity building in Tamale. Oko Tamale, which say small and medium-sized enterprises. A bit wo hold my best 100 or mama omo capacity building training. Ewo Tamale and important.
All right, my info the Bokrata a daily guide and to the Bokata and Apostle. So daily guide says, let's keep NPP in power. Baumia says so. Government begins payment of food supplies into the Alhaji Hanan Abdul Wahab Aludiba and Funi Abatoha. Ufuriata presents mid-year budget July 25. And also, that's Monday coming.
Monday, July 25. Oh, okay.
That's Friday, Saturday, 22nd.
Yeah, Friday, 21st.
Maybe Tuesday.
It's any week.
Any week. Pepe. I'm in a sad story. Twin brothers on the run for killing friend. Aisha one run illegal company, and wahasiya. I mean, court page 6. Na arahosemaba. Was it twin brothers, Farouk and Haros, have allegedly stabbed their friend Al-Hassan Suleiman, 16-year-old, to death at a pub in Brekum municipality of Bono region. Oh, we so the Arahopao. Mwamunyon 16 years there. Muko pub on so kolape abape pub kododo. Abanzi the pub on. Sa oma yinano na mi hu bi da wo. Shisha no. Na mi hu bi da. Ah oh. Shisha no. Oma kan ba minim se no monom no. Ah oh. Anya na. Na no adenta ha na baabi na me se me kopa baabi ahome kakra. Ah wo tena ase. Na me tena ase. Ah. Ti me tena ase afi de me kohwe a. Ya de ade bi aba ahoma sa so. Yeah. Na afi edu baabi na ebojim. Oh ani omo de ne nye electronic one bi electronic one. Me hu and also crowd charge and also many attributes and also many boba no charge ya no otwe then you hwini na so nyina musi yeah na say for this you are doing and kolanketenkete na no shisha na te onum wia te onu omo ayi na onum on sika obetu ya wo anti package no ya share say ya share some amount du ba bia na obuje no
eja the flavors
eja na no ya de pe no yibi go ho eh bia Ghana droni na bra wane kofa ba kroma shisha kwa nenim mate mento azo enti onto asma mi wi ha oze omo supply man nnuane no yeah omo agititi enya sam keto yeah na nim omo koda ho ko jam omo koda ho de omo ko port ni ade nyina ko no aduane ho enti mi no omo omo yiska yes aban o say aban mete say July ya yo me say next week aban be start to moka aban be start to eya memo mo ma na nyansa mentiase ni nyina wo finance o enye ana no sika no a finance minister ho ono mfa ma wa obesiletua na na ya na omo twan ya ma ngofo ni pekete ansa mentiase sika no ye dan ya bedai ubetua jusak for di omo ye dede sa ansa na watua sa na ede jusak for di omo ye dede ye tua ya ma wa show omo sika na etuo ene so omo free strike no nti adentina even abana unimade ba kwa empany for having pa communication very good periodically with me constitution yes just like for mo how to say oh ya chobi bi atopono so say wa hwe ma anyesi ya ma yebeko munya botre e ma bontenta ye nim sa de ne yo ene ye ne well
The new crusading guide, Alan Martin touts sacrifice in NPP. Court of Appeal judgment on why Kennedy Agyapong's application was thrown out. Minerals Commission CEO commended for effective regulation of the mining industry. Remove disturbing lottery and betting taxes in mid-year budget review. Polling and electoral executives will lead my campaign. Kotoa Freeman Eka say. We don't engage land guards, Ministry of Lands. Yes, Ministry of Lands are engage a Jumekobi. Na say Jumeko no, omo na omo kwagigi aban asase. Edema aban no.
Okay, so be afa.
Aban asase. Na aban no a ono na security agencies in national nsa. Ena omo wo tumi no. Aban tumi nye say adwuma, age sa nkrankra adwumako na betumi aye say adwuma no. Owi a na etwa asase ne bia ma no.
Aban asase no.
Enura minority for na ye serious case against Sadia we.
Abaya otisui.
Abaya asase.
Abaya asase.
Say bia Zongo Junction ha ya abaya asase.
Abaya dia.
Na nkrofo a enkrochi. Omo enkrochi ni nyina na abaya ni twa wanka ho hwe. Omo betena so no mo di ntintiman a yesi abaya so won tumenyi. I just a private company no be employ no. Na ono akwaji asase ne dia ma abaya wi na etwa bia ma. Obi adwuma o ye no okrom ha no ya.
This is very sad.
Yeah.
Baby Ghana.
Now sa adwuma ko na yes adwuma oni adwuma ko no. Ah, what one wa o ye o.
Afena me hu enya kwofo ya we tie
wamwa na minority for say abanya employee landguard ha odi adwuma na afena lands commission no ba say
okra all the apparatus
exactly
akade bi aban wo no yasa kofat ankrankra say ono na aban asase na ya encroach no onkonkoje
ma aban no wi na etwa bia ma no into ono prime area bia wo krom ha bia wo asase wo ho. I mean, what is this?
Oh,
what is this? And Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources has denied allegations by the minority caucus in Parliament that it engages the services of land guards to protect its lands. Minority members of the Lands and Forestry Committee of Parliament accused the government of engaging the services of land guards to retrieve and protect government lands, indicating that it was a revelation made by the Chief Director of the Ministry and of Lands and Natural Resources, Professor Patrick Agbesinyale, during a meeting with the committee. But the ministry in response said it has only engaged the services of Anyok Holding Limited Company, a registered limited liability company, to assist in reclaiming encroached government lands, and that particular engagement has been in effect since 2012.
Okay.
Yes, since 2012, no more engaging the services of that company. Anyok Holding Limited. Say omo ena omo beje aban asase e de ama omo.
Ah wo.
Aban na de won to me nyina asase. Aja mawie madam. Mid-year budget review no be ka kokinkan no. Ena omo say lottery and betting taxes bi wo ho no mu a aban na nyemfiri ho.
Ma wona ka.
Oh.
Hwem me pese mu.
CSBO. CSBO for no eye ehemfo. Me ba be kan ma.
Say ekuo de enchani ate. Ye de tibi. It titi ku sa anti. Me mu nkofo kro.
Me de ma.
Ana nkofo na ba so na ma bibi.
Na me hwiwe.
Omo de omo nche ho.
Omo se abanyi sa tax ni free so. Na yenyi nte enfree so na ne fa nto hwan for so.
Bet no.
Omo se yenyi free bet no.
Na se adi ba bia akwa udi ba yi a o se otua ho to.
Yeah.
Eto sebi eto de eno na de chichire o man bia.
Na wo ka tax asem so sebi be ne wo.
So that we can tour no.
Aha.
A tour.
The convener of the coalition of small business owners.
Coalition of
small business owners.
Okay.
NACSBO no.
Okay.
Mr. Justice Ayedonko is calling on government to either remove or review the tormenting taxes that were introduced by the government as part of the conditions to secure the 3 billion IMF deal.
Mate. I mean, for the daily statement and to also na enko yenim. I say 105 firms get 100 million GSDF grants. As TVET promotes industrialization, Alan outlines formula for NPP 2024 victory. Akufo-addo leaves for Portugal. Akosua MPP will recapture lost Adenta seat in 2024. So Akosua Menu. On so picking forms.
Yeah, I know. I mean, who said na 13 for dinner name.
Okay. On so picking the forms. Now I'm ko Portugal.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, say Ghana Blasters. Team na say nti okuhu Cristiano Ronaldo ana so me boy ana. Cristiano mampani wo ko Portugal wa ko sabre do akodu. Omomo de ehu si aro na ma 7 mai. Ohunu mai na Blasters yi da bana nye. Wo de o ma na poka krebe oba no da ma GFA no.
Yo.
Oko Portugal. They say we obesa to aso akọ Italy.
Oh, okay.
Nti mampani oni no wo nhia mu bia unya no because otu ekwan. Enu a omo ye omo nsa no nyuma no ye chiche sika mom. We e Freeman to. Aban se omo fan contract omo nyuma mu. Democrat the daily statement. Yura Alan Kojo Chiremanten one of the 10 aspirants all pray. So be 2 Frankama NPP. Krata ye say ono so di nani so ade hunu ene team po a oji say MPP bitme di nkonim in the year 2024 general elections no. Oba pro in the voter region. Ho and Alan Cash this in semi and so akwakotuja.
The Chronicle, Kokobot to exchange 7.9 billion bonds on new terms. CJ Tokono gladdens hearts of JUSAC members. As a JUSAC for near so you bet you and no money
the first year. Say July money.
Yeah.
July my bit your musicana.
Slain police officer laid to rest. Until we anymore IGP no salute to police in Inwa or Mobone.
Be a posting in be a free move on the in the line of duty or IGP Kwako salute.
I think so.
Me say that who be that? Who be that? Say IGP.
Ebi ana de bi omo ye ba we ni na aba.
Dan parade obey you. Ono de papa we. Obuwa. Na no kwa masamai.
Na no so say me hu so de nkola bi twa kwan.
Hwe. So kwa masamai. O say I mean engaging the community people. Nti nkofo hu police for how do they receive them? Na nkola hu police for no mu dwane. Nti eno ko schools no ko catch no. The police are your friends.
Yeah.
Nti who police are and you can so dwane no church you. Oh, na efe.
Dan
parade indomie hu nyina ko. IGP.
So no to meaning for bonkomo. Say sa na ye.
Me say na no
okwa. First na a police force. Now it is police service. They are rendering service.
Na no nam la pass was okwa pro Christmas obi indomie no wasom. O say ntimoton say. O my IGP ni yakono say. Papa we. Oh, Papa no pay him watching.
I'll replace Rollins as your godfather. Alan tells Voltarians. Na minim say no ho na Chronicle for my quotation idea or say if a man makes a vow to the Lord or takes an oath to bind himself with a binding obligation, he shall not violate his word. He shall do according to all that proceeds out of his mouth.
The Chronicle.
Chronicle.
Mate.
And you know, Chronicle no bokata no
I mean for daily graphic in here. Now across streets death trap for motorists, traffic lights dead, urban roads battles to keep them on. Abana ba could be a Ablikuma Central ho Latabia question. Is that the correct way?
Yeah, Latabia question.
Abana almost for almost 15 to 20 years as a street light no say no. Traffic light no do.
Omonye.
Nso eji ho sika e o fo etuo mu ka.
Aviation there wa abotwe kwan no so.
Eno so say
eno e ko 5 years ni. Enye dwuma. Sanso na ba ko bi wo American House. American House. Otra main American House traffic light ko wonim kakra bia. Enye dwuma. Bebre na graphic road so sa. Omko bi sa urban director na urban road ma omoni woman bi na ka say wo urban road so ho. Wo say ebi wo ho no mo ankrofo na awia. Ebi wo ho no so so a.
Ko fa na awia de.
Cables na ewo mu no. Ebi wo ho no so a ka ebi dia behwem. Ebi wo so enkura e na akeka cables na mu. Enti no ewom arabe wa disabe ka o.
Mami Vezia na de ya de Mami Vezia na se boyi. So enkura ti ma ko keka. Hey, what hu penin sem da be say traffic light no.
Na me ka kira.
Enkura ti mi ko. Enkura me ni bankura. Na we dey no dey. So no, that's ugly. So.
And I'll say repairing them, you see, are very expensive.
And this is what you're talking for?
Ah, I don't know.
Your culture of maintenance is our problem. Say street light.
Traffic light, as some walk room had the adding.
Abena, send you walking. Traffic light no issue no. Okay.
And I be brain so why you two mure guasi. Say una no mutu guasi na ya na di nkura ne ba no. Nti
Abena, nkura na menyintum.
Sa.
Unim. Nti sebe.
Oh, they read the story no. Ma me na kan.
Me nko hokra.
For graphic no ma.
The
road safety engineer of the Department of Urban Roads, Pat Oni, told Daily Graphic that the traffic light situation had been caused by a combination of thefts of some important components, vandalization, including fires and rodents, and vehicular accidents. I say vandalization, including fires and rodents. Rodent no engura nka ho.
Nka ho. Nti una single out.
O say.
Una oyi and.
There be say combination of factors, some account factors ni nyina. O say ebi wo ho aka ne de akohwem. Ebi wo ho no so so ana components na ewo mu na kronfo na awia. Chene fo na twitwa. Ana say enkura akeka.
O de fa si o ye wi. Very interesting. I mean, Areho. Mami kinka on one for messages na. Mami Sandy eni yankomo.
Okay.
Francis Kwame. Okay. Francis Kwame Riafe says, "Good morning, Abena Papebi. I hope by His grace all is well with you and His crew. I thought you have all given back." Or country we are not maintain the opposite. Or can say Italy customers or Italy be behind them. Say Italy for customer. But and some baby why? And a Kathleen poll device. Or say His Excellency Kennedy Kwame, Kennedy Agyapong has already won the race. Samuel Ahene, good morning, Wahine and the Queen. Wahine, welcome back. Mr. Entry really fits in your shoes. He's good. He speaks both Ghana with the Ghana. A bad day. Me go so about yemfa. And also our voice said it. So my God, and you know, be an one near the tune. Me nothing go 4% to you. But me,
no, Mr. Entry told. I'm sending you to him.
But I'm making what did that?
Antonio, no, so no quasi into a tune many.
So is suffer. On why suffer me suffer. We said you know as of who as the for so the new dear. As the need pen quasi only minuto. Sir. What an another? Hey, over Johnny. As the on your economy.
Miss Entry so Bobby's power.
Or say, please, if a kinky seller pays her task, can she tax go to pension? Because in Italy, so far as you pay your taxes, you go to the pension bread baker, goes towards the follower, planter goes to taxi and others, and also driver goes to ITA. Okay, no say hono.
Onchre mu ye ITA ni ye den ye ni Italy ho ti be be na ati
de o kana. Message na no achichi.
I am a message.
Because what say be as a oton ade kwa oton tax akọ pension na etimma bibi. That's what he's trying to say. Joe Walasco, if they like it or not, Honorable Ken will carry the vote. Case closed. Asarbedia oh papa. Hey, daddy. So Holland says, good morning, a healthy and happy birthday to my son-in-law, Mr. Kwikuma. Listen to you live from Holland. Hey, papa Asarbedia Lady Khadija says, good morning, my lovely screen couple. Good to see you today. I stumbled on a star station this morning and my heart sank to hear the negative comments said about Honorable Ken by your ex-colleagues. So sad. Patramati. Solomon Ej. Hey, Capito, welcome back. With a pinch of swag.
With a pinch of what?
Swag. Hopefully, you're going to say it again. Kukurubunku. And etc. I miss these inspirational words. your queen rock, she should keep it good.
Where can
yeah, that's it. I mean,
oh, me wa ba ko bi wa ha. Message ba ko bi. Ora Richard Tetekweku. Or say good morning, my sister and my brother. Today your dress, I hope this one is from America and not Ghana. Thank you. In African Tower, don't worry. Yo. I
mean, also. The queen of the dialogue, Abena Nyakukwekma, and Ete Nenka, Asedan Koma, the production team, the entire production team of the dialogue, Ira Robert Finn, Eja Ano, former logistics, MCR Hode, Onona, Controller, evangelist, Justice Afo, Ebone Chidom, Te Hode, so for Bako, and a camera hanso, ba, see hanso, me or a so for me, no, the camera simiso. Bako, elder, sorry, penny. Elder Constituency and evangelist Sakodi, Adona friend focus on also Ebomachi Domidindi and Kofi Ohinesa for enemy producer and the team is solid. Tonight focus North aftermath of the by-election propaganda be a consul also many nipa bedin come free ho ne ahwe sene ho ete na yede ho abakwasem ede ama ho hyene nso se aha na Ghana ti aha na Ghana hwe dialogue dwumadi net 2 TV ede Ghana ho puntu ne Ghana nkomo na ebro nsema obetie wakoma beto yam na ema wakoma enkosoro na yede emra ho ti mene enuaba Sunday and babedi enkokwa kudua says your wahini, are you the incoming vice president for Honorable Ken? Miss President Akufo Kawas and Bao. That's how the one was a fatament, mean Kosuanche. Madaroma, and my culture is a political position there. And Nipper Bemedin. Nipper Bemedin. And you might assume on my own. I'm not interested in my political position. Assemblyman, MP, Kofoka, Dabi. Say if the will of God, they are fine, but it is not part of my plans. Anope, Yababedi and Komo, Medikaka say July 25. This program, Ebia Ebe Constituency, and you Babako, Ebabe Bobo and Komo Kakra. Na Sheno say on te Minumi no Casano. Minumi no Casano on te inti Ebe Potokakra. Ebe Potokasana Kakra no pay wahase inti be part of us na nkomo bi ebedi bi anso ebe chechim we workshop bi ni dwumadi bi bekoso, that is managing autism workshop 25th July bekoso na founder Edema Smiles for Speech Sunday Dossey. She's here with us this morning. That will be communicating to our cherished viewers on the subject matter on board. And she is also the speech language pathologist, educator, and global advocate for children with special needs. And autistic, she has also provided diagnostic and therapeutic speech services for over 20 years in a variety of SLP care settings for children and adults from diverse and undeserved communities. Sandy currently provides remote teletherapy services through her private practice all about speech, that's LLC. And after decades of life experience, Sandy found her a purpose facilitating access to the therapeutic resources for children and their resources, therapeutic resource for children and their families, primarily in Africa and the Caribbean. And Sandy founded Smiles for Speech in July 2017. Good morning, Sandy.
Good morning.
And thanks for joining us this morning. How are you doing?
Thank you for having me. I'm doing well.
All right. Are you a Ghanaian?
No.
Where are you from?
Not that I know of. From the U.S., from Maryland. Yes.
Wow. Fantastic. So if you are part of us this morning, we are going to talk about autism. And this morning, as I said, we'll be speaking on a project or a program that will be held on the 25th July 2023. First of all, what motivated you to start such an initiative, Smile for Speech? What motivated you?
So I'm a speech pathologist, and I've worked for my whole career, really, in underserved communities in New York City. And we know that there's certain communities that don't have access to resources that they need. And this is even in the U.S. So after many years, 20 years of working in New York, then I realized that I really wanted to take a global approach and think about the families and the children that don't have access to the services that they need. So in 2017, we took our first trip, actually. So I bring speech therapists, occupational therapists, we have nurses sometimes, and we come together to serve communities. So we started in Cuba, actually, and since then have worked in Peru, Jamaica, Kenya, Dominican Republic, but our focus and real hub and foundation is here in Ghana.
Wow. So as a founder of this project, coming to Ghana, what has been the journey so far as you started such initiative in Ghana?
So our first trip here was in 2019, and at that time there were very few speech therapists. And so what we did was we partnered with the university and matched up the students with the therapists that were traveling so that they would have mentorship and supervision. So they were able to get the coursework from the universities, but then for the hands-on, being able to use the information that they learned, because there were so few speech therapists, that part they didn't have. So we mentored them, and along with providing the consultations for the children and training for families. And now all of these students are my colleagues. So they're all speech therapists. They're working in their private practices and schools and the hospitals, and the numbers have grown. I think they're almost 50 speech therapists now. So it's amazing.
All right. So you came to Ghana in 2019.
Yes.
And how has the journey been? In Ghana? Have you been able to reach out to, government officials or some private entities to engage them in pursuing your journey?
That part has been a challenge.
That has been the challenge so far.
We work with the local programs here that are already doing great work. Many private schools, special needs schools. I have reached out to the government and really have not been able to have a solid meeting with anyone about this work. So I'm hopeful that that will come at some point. So we can do more. And really now with the local therapists that we can all work together to reach children that are in the furthest corner, that are, being hidden at home, and, families that aren't sure what they can do with their child with special needs.
I see. So you've been with special needs.
Yes.
All right. So far, how many schools have you been?
I would say about 10 at least. Maybe 10 or 15.
10 or 15 schools, private schools.
Yes.
Those schools, they have those challenges, special needs kids.
Yes.
I see. So what's the approach in working with families?
So our approach is always parent focused. So finding out what is important to the family. We don't approach any family or situation to say that we know what's best for them. We're working hand in hand, side by side with them to address what's really important for them and their child. So initially, that's what we want to find out. What's important? What would you like for your child to see? What would you like them? What's your vision for your child? And we really want families to not feel that if their child, maybe they're not talking or doing the things that are typical for for children or other children that they have, that we can still give them a chance and see what can they do.
Okay.
And sometimes by using different strategies and modes of communication, we can learn that the child actually knows more than we think they do.
Oh, I see. Oh, this is so brilliant. So this week, what have you scheduled for, David?
So we have so many great things scheduled. I'm very, very excited about our programming.
Okay.
We have, on the 25th, we'll have our autism management workshop.
Okay.
Now this workshop is for families that might feel helpless. Maybe they're seeing behaviors of the child biting or spitting or very challenging behaviors and not sure how to handle that.
Okay.
So in this workshop, we'll be presenting an intro to the Hannon technique, but also another technique that one of our therapists will be sharing.
Okay.
And this involves how do we regulate ourselves to be able to even help the child regulate themselves when they're doing, when they're showing these behaviors that might be uncomfortable for the family. And could be a barrier to the child being included in different activities or even in society. So if the parent sees that they are, the child bites, maybe they don't want to take them outside or to a family event or to the mall. So that's on the 25th.
Okay.
The 26th will be in the Eastern region.
Eastern region. So this one basically in Accra here.
This one's in Accra. It's at the University of Ghana Medical Center.
Okay.
It's at 3:30, from 3:30 to 5:30, and it's free.
Okay.
All are welcome, parents, teachers, educators, caregivers, anyone that wants to learn more about not just autism, but any developmental disorder or any challenges.
Okay.
We want parents to realize that the earlier we start, if they see any signs of things that they might not be sure about, to just not take the approach, because this is a challenge. Some of the, physicians might say, oh, it's okay if they're 5 or 6 and not talking.
All right.
We want to see children talking by the time they're 2. So these are some of the things that we'll be going over, how important early intervention is.
All right. I have one more no pay. Some no Kenya is all about say kwada yinuanuma e beka so magi demo your more ya dear a friend bruni friend autism hu komo ene edi na obi a watiku a onu ni botai se san kwada na ye yi omototwene mu hia ye moa na ye beboa omo no obefato no so o sha se America mre bebre na what they see in so yes I see no oba Africa, because when say Africa is a deprived area, a lot of people have been marginalized. You mototwene the identity oba na odisabo tai ababeboa ti program bi ebekoso 25th July or University of Ghana Legon 3:30 until we are 4 na ohwe ubetimi aba enye nti say oba e say ade ni bi nko a dabi emu baba bi ti ebi wa sign bi timi show akula no ho a na so oba no ho a ebia na oyesa nkwada na ebia na yetumenya special attention for sa nkwada no nti we are the next journey and say obeko Eastern region you'll be going to Eastern region when?
Yes, so that's on the 26th.
Okay, that's the 26th of July.
26th of July, we'll be in the Eastern region for the day. There's several schools that we'll be working with there, and everyone is welcome to come. We actually had a toy donation this past December, so we'll also be giving out toys. We want mothers to bring their children from all corners. They're welcome. We have toys, we'll have games, we have speech and occupational therapists on hand that will do consultations, and we'll have communication boards. If the child is non-speaking, we don't want to write the child off and say, oh, they can't do anything, just leave them there. Let's see what they can do, and let's find a way that they can communicate.
Okay. You made mention of Kenya and other countries. You are, pursuing this agenda or initiative. So right from Ghana, where is your next journey in Africa?
So it will be in Kenya.
Kenya. All right. Okay.
Yes.
So after Eastern region, are you going to other places or regions to also do the same thing?
So the next day, on the 27th, we'll be in Ho. in the Volta region.
Volta region.
Yes, so we're traveling around. And we work with the University of Health and Allied Sciences. So the students there, we also provide lectures for them. We donated a flagship library. There are over 2,000 books there. We donated laptops so that their community, they have 100 students right now there. So we'll be doing lectures there and also a community clinic. So children and the families are welcome to come out there as well, and we'll be doing, the same thing that we'll be doing the day before. So,
finally, what's your final message to the families, those watching you this morning? Ghanaians are privileged to have you here. Pursuing this agenda is such a wonderful initiative, helping special needs in our country. So, what's your final message to those watching you this morning?
So my final message would be that when we see a child that might be non-speaking or might not do things that typical children do, that we want to still embrace the child and think about maybe some things that they can do. So,
all right.
Yes.
Have you tried Ghanaian dish? Some of the foods?
Oh yes, absolutely.
And which of them?
Fufu.
Fufu. Fufu with what?
And I like groundnut soup. Grilled tilapia.
Wow.
What else do I
have
love?
Have you tried kokonte?
Kokonte.
Abetie?
No.
You've not tried that one?
Not yet.
Then you have to try it. Very nice. Kokonte with okra. Soup.
I have had okra soup.
What about wole karo?
I haven't had that one.
Then you are not in Ghana yet. All right. What about apisi? Plantain?
Yes.
Cooked with stew?
Yes.
Contomere?
Yes.
You've ate all those foods?
Yes, I have.
Then, so far as you are going to the Volta region, you try akpale. You ask of akpale. Akpale. Yeah, that is the local dish there. They prepare nice with okra so that you enjoy that before you leave Ghana.
I will. I will.
All right. Thanks so much for coming this morning.
Thank you.
We do appreciate your time, and we also try our best to support your initiative.
Thank you so much.
All right. All right. We have Sunday Dose and Meneno Edi and Komono. May commercial break briefly. Na me say why enjoy conversation. In kwada umadi dem we also ya de nyina oba beboa nkwada ono tena brochire or say or American or Babeboa Africa. In Ghana, yes, I am quite a year more yipemu. Nissan me busibusan, so onya be tiedi. Onya ka room radio and on PBW. Stay tuned for more. I'll be right back after the short break. It's Dialogue Show, Tuesday's edition, 18th July 2023, live here on Ghana's biggest channel, that's 2 Television, indeed Beyond the Limit. Midin the Owo Hene and Tribu Isiako, Anope Yababidi and Komo, na ye busy ewo, Madina, Madina ye orphan constituency, Adenta ye orphan constituency, into ye basa, ye be nomination to amount for and concofa forms. Na omonfa enkopere. As I speak to you, Madina, inimni padodoa afade, but youth organizer of the New Patriotic Party for Madina, yinu ababe cancer wa na enwa eso makofa form, minimum no pakro form amokofa na metiso eso sai coordinator masa candidate na obeboaye na yahwe Madina se seat yeje cause osieje Adenta yeje because osieje and other constituencies are MPP4 in the Rashibia for ewa Samia no ibi dis anko no be ma yemo ache
minia
boko de
nyame adom boko
Madina etisay
o Madina ye pa nyame hira Madina
ugusu mo bodwuma o
nyame gusu hira Madina so
party dwuma ye de ho
party dwuma ye den
because be an won nam sa
especially asia no constituency there no and constituency there na no den pa aju sura no pa ne weti benya course be frefren kwa na no pay me babe go school and I say
ni nyina wo
boss
obabe ko school ni ade nyina ye fremo
obeye wetu amomu anopa nti olodu momu na obeda anopa obesore na asan oso obetu ya because ade no so yese nipa na oka asem na genuinely so we nya ne ba na ntimi go school untu so ntimi hwe se
wo kakra wo ho
obehwe se nipa no be kire no
ne ho be kire no
se ntimi go school because eyeko na yina ye dom eko die ye dom se ye be boa ye ho so that say enti anopa na ye fra sa na onya course ne sa na edua na nya o plan ne no but to say o cancel plans ni na ohwe party for no se be party no se nipa ne kuma age party no ho ane na ma party no so mo ye adwuma ma party no mo fa amem ne fin bia ne mo ye bia anya de enti e fra wa na o se udi so
wow
enti ene de anopa bia o budget pa o di nampa de untimi fa o budget nante untimi fa o budget nante
this is
anopa bia ye budget ma
I see
nti udi nkrofo budget na ye adwuma
na sasika no Freeman mo botom individuals
Freeman botom na ba ne dey entiaka party ni entiaka anti Freeman botom ti say o sorry also do tipim
and I think as a political party also mu twa photo bi ma party no
you necessary photo kra kan me hu ni say be like empowerment you see you will be to say ejuma nkitingiti even municipal bia anka ejuma nkitingiti bi betimi aka so we the organizational team no e bia the organizer the youth organizer the women's organizer the nasara mo form organizational team nti udi mo a na mo the operations anka say ye frawa na bia wonu se kakra o boss a we for organizer chale o say utimi pushing me 1,000 bio na and then my list bio say me so to mo te bia na we push you but say organizer na mu na otu da majesre so that say enti aba na say dia na say wa amanfo ni da so no say o yire on say tembia we nya kakra o de be so to amanfo e bi wo pa wo frepa na genuinely usu ni bi na o kan mo fo say bia wa sheda
okay
but ni na e party jumanti e guso e be yi because in my home for maybe 12 years in me come say juma we my
deputy youth organizer
for 8 years
and I was a bogram as youth organizer
and me dem make start say me to anye ne I go to so ayetia untimi nka say untua
all right, shout out to Morris Biggers and the Real GH Foundation, and it's an NGO. Morris, you are watching us this morning. Shout out to you. This is coming from Sister Sunday and Dorsey, Small and Speech Foundation, no Penny Odano. Eleni Dinkomo, she's greeting you this morning. Says she do appreciate your support for that wonderful initiative. So if you're watching us, big ups to you for such a wonderful collaboration. And that is Morris Biggers. good morning to you. Unti anope somebody can you asoche no Madina na e focus. Aha na Kencity busuaku yewo. Aha ene etoyaba. Aha na akonya kase eye Madina. Yewo opposition. Je ne opposition. Kencity your opposition yet no. Because any MP wa any MP because MP no NDC MP no me hu ne mo MP no mo de mani fakruma o ye nwuma bi atoa the former MP no so ana yewura susu
on say ade na mafo branch de hu ne say we MP po na ye NDC ni na say even MPP na our government your lobbying skills na dey input juma ba constituency untimi be country say anti ene yet here say voter region na mo almost omo na NDC for input juma bi enkoso ho say kan input juma bi koso ho and untimi be country say we NDC ni wa ban ni power anti no untimi lobby hwe ba constituency na am say you have no business being an MP in Madina ko Madina na yeso ti Madina nya ba bia Madina odo Madina ko bagani bibia o se unya because Madina voter population kwa wa say near 152,000 and na wa ha and say o timi di nipa 152,000 ya ko bagani bibi na say we nya dia and then I say MP akonya na ate so no say bi enim di ntia o ye dia akonya na ma o because anya likely say obenya MP na we nya government they say we MP na say we need government cross say o timi lobby I say otimi hu obi mu a say o touch I say we MP na 4 years ni Madina ye hu hwe wa Madina ye ni hu hwe wa Madina emputujuma ya koso Madina bia e dia Boniface be year 2017 Boniface be start initiative go ana mugusu ye
MP ni ba in the next the last 3 years or 4 no
on American tray on Ambra no American on the on one kasa mo pa NDC
otimi lobby bia
ma NDC bi embet na ha na mene ntena ha non cancer me project on my onka ontimi nya he ukọ adenta new site ene yegu kwan ni nyina dodo na yegu so ye drains egusu nyina Boniface initiative
wow
Boniface juma o chishegu ho no na monfo egusu ono ba enim hwe de onima na yese oba demonstration na MP also call lobby na o ye demonstration ada Jackie Chan so I say na police for chase you now refer now require oh Debbie Madina you need deserve better.
All right, Freeman Akafoh is the youth organizer of the New Patriotic Party for Madina Constituency NID and Komo Mamen Twadi Tau na Yentwa Yenshen Komona Swede. It was just by the way Tiafeni Babidin Komona Ankaza Lead International School is one of the best schools in Accra here. Boatiti Mofrapa and Kwada Badachi. Semetihano Pena or Heme school, school one kubia, aha, untimetina. School semia, Yadasocrate is Asosaku school. In the school so on paso, NT Pacho. Faubako Lead International School, Nunkunya solid foundation from there. Lead International School, a school at Tetia Colano, or any petitu, not dream bedo. Mekacho say, Ufi Nyansa, and you school Nyansa. Lead International School, a combine in your mammy in the boom. Nti Faubako, Bia Akodani Agro, beautiful playing ground with a basketball court, a well-stacked canteen and cafeteria. Lead International School has also modern laboratory and ICT lab. And no bit me Abua Kodano, ma inim diafa ICT won so akon ni me. Utimusa akola say computer mouse there o say Kurani ni but your side na twem dada. Ti Faubako Lead International School, school bus that will convey your child to school and bring him or her back home safely. A professional, well-trained professional teacher, a Lead International School, and a desa kwenye way every month. For Barbara, ne yenhweno M1 dachi. Hwehwe chira kwan a man from Pukuase Amasaman Road, a man from Pukuase Amasaman Road. And Agyapong Lead International School. Now, for more information, contact us on 0503 109 326, 0503 109 326, or 0544 233 222, 0544 233 222. Raising leaders for today and tomorrow, and lead international school papa. They are always in the comfortable lead. Madina Orphan Constituency, a B nomination. As a youth organizer, Breben will be nomination.
Be a nomination 11th.
On the 11th of July.
Yes. On the 11th now, party B nomination. Orphan Constituency.
Okay.
But as Madina for no, a BA on the 13th because he had on the 12th meeting.
Okay. About party executives
and a regional rep no about present nomination forms no.
I don't know how many.
Oh, say by this time constituency be any part do a person contest. He say Madina say nipa 4 na eyi omuti.
Nipa 4
na eyi.
Oh Madina. Say yentro mo so ba na eyi baako.
Yes, so as in say we share platforms na so nipa 4 pictures na
circulate on the platform. Okay.
So as in say omo nyina na be peke.
Anase
omo nyina anase fufuro so ba be ka ho be peke.
Okay.
And you know omo bring forms 5.
Okay.
And he said 5 no. Say nyame no omo nyina Sunday as nipa 5 na contest Madina.
So far
so far.
Okay.
Forms ni ba no and run enya padmo ba for Agyapong. Oko peke ne forms ni mpenyu for in fact ono ka say mo ni Ghana.
Yeah, me aware.
Na
control na copy we.
Yes, anti na dofo any party for no na mo ko peke forms no. Say omo de to ama no. Omo start ye hu adwuma de ato ama na ba. Oba no you say ono so de ka ho no. No de aka ho na ja ba ko submission.
Wow.
And this is so far the Padmon Kwana see at the Betimaka
on records.
On records.
5 forms now.
Yes, Padmon Kwana applique forms.
Okay.
Yeah.
For now.
Oh, Madina. But I met it say, and so will be so peke.
Okay.
And so I'm to make a peke. I say, for now. I say, she him say, I'm more lazy boost, no. Still, I'm more lazy and I'm massing.
Okay. You should to say, OPK forms are to SKB.
Yeah, OPK form, I'll buy a banker's draft 3,000 now. They're PK. We will now cost submit 35,000.
Not account.
Now the account.
Okay.
Now they are cost submit.
I see. Nina Beba party penny for now the co-party headquarters. Nina
a co-party head office.
Okay, straight. Okay.
Yeah,
I see. Yeah. I see. Yanshe Madina. I need that so hard because me who knew me because who bet me at the city now, Madina.
I didn't wait
and I adding.
Is it the beer no man said in Kabom ya intimate?
Okay.
Seeing na
in Kabom.
Yes. Seeing na ya green ya kuma. Sina me tea because me tea as here no at a point we bega time say me Padmore right hand. At a point, we were so Freeman, you say, no, Lamte ho. This year, I was a Freeman, waha, no waha. Me a youth organizer of the party. Or say, me rubber, so that's it, because here, 2 abani we are, or saying, it me kaboom, near court in near Koja Kunyano. And so, whom you are here, a Juma party, Jumanana, ya person party, no. Democracy, I say, be brain tears, your Madina, I say, so waha, nama waha, and now waha, and ya tamfu. So that say they beat me for them then that's a tough no on my person no mo konto kwa ni NDC for enye ya
ntokwa popo
maybe anukra nya ntokwa popo so I say a contest of ideas so I say and yeah party na say and I say obi hu obi no person target so hu o camp papa hu so obi hu say me ne lamte credit na bon koma etimika Freeman say wa ko lamte ho ana Freeman say wa padom ho you see. See, yes, animal in a enjoy. Lay in a young way on say in Yanom. And Tebeka and Wabuma sit in a jibber because me pabacco, intimate city. A yin in our collective interest, any idea on the boomer, and a bit me sit in a friend this for him. And to Madina, dear, too early, that's all, a bit me city with the right candidate, a bit me city.
With the right candidate?
Oh, yes, because as soon as one better, sir.
Yes,
onye jumani nyina no. Mama ya underrate no. You see politics are they dangerous over underrate opponent.
Okay.
Who underrate opponent unye juma. Ufele say o be walk over o be twa fa no so. When be ba on so no de wa hwe o. nti ye underrate candidate. I mean when we call election now so wa anasa we ketekete me kontop me kofo na me no wa botwade ni yie because me pay defeat. Me obi am pay defeat me youth organizer me contest here man for ni me call here no. Jack na mo ahye o. Na mo ahye ebi nsase edu. Ana nsakete ebi ketekete ebi mu. Na so asoko no ma. Ma say David na ma say kakra. Me bo me two time say pa na fa sa na de ne tie and the enye say wo be dada ho say no my nyina yan koye so so ne underrate ne even those on performing no ye underrate no and with the right candidate ye pe obi a oni so share debate crowd with me biti so so na mo no kasa pa o kasa o lawyer and onim de oye and say woni ne koshia so man obi a itimo na adwomo don na adwomo abobbe so ni share mu na obetime hu say this one they are neat match be the right candidate no betime to so
I see but say mona mo form mo aso na mo sa kwakoto aba no delegate na beto
oh sir
na omayi sa right candidate na obetime aboa mammo so far so good party na djuma wo form to say o Madina
Madina party djuma yeguso ekoso no kre say yeka ene say yeka say yakoto aba ene ayi de obedi enima ebenya ne papa di eni in fact omo contest ni nyina no omo di omutie pie ni nyina no with one candidate I mean she dey enim no friend Dr. Solomon I mean she dey enim no omo contest ni nyina omo nyina say ye omo say na be market omo brand no nti ye brand ye na de wakodwo mu a ye beto so that yeah
now as a constituency youth organizer ni pa be 4 or 5 or 2 ba ko de onim no onim twa no so da
minim say constituency no kaya ho dia e betu ba so to aba wa ha all right fine
okay.
But nyame nim no kre no me anga say me nim no because my have for 8 years my deputy 8 years na my substantive me gusu komani ma me shi me nim no o ti abreachire say bia oni e be meet na ba bie e be o Skype na say e bia
okay oni Ghana oh okay
okay
but afi no be ba
say the forms na ba na bia obesi form na say obema no crop ba fa ma na
ne ba san so adwuma be din o afi no be ba akabe 1 year me boa just emphasize afi we dey just 1 year so few months near
koto aba and send your ba and the oba no timi magic no win promise na and they say ejuma say de ne ko the party first one no mo pa no mo yini maya ya say your brand
within that short time so marketing na to the stance of okay
because the thing is MPP nye party a da form Madina
okay
and the say you can say we near the neighbor MPP ni symbol na e bo ne chi no na marketing ni pa no so that say MPP symbol na e bo ne
osono
no and wo so ono so aba foforo no on any human relationship the same
okay
so on human relationship because politics they be brain him be free say yiska
oh sir
oh yes politics and yiska David
chiremu de ntia okasa
politics se kan quantum win election
that's a win election based on your human relationship
uni ni
with the people
pansere
okay
wo de wo form ni panekra na ne bufu a wo de fre na hankin ominya me nipa e mefom me ana mefom me a me do me ana mefom to de facha me ne yenko yini na wasre yense nipa de bufu ba na so de bufu hia no ene de wonko ba bia so I say politics nipa kasa ye kasa asema e kama obro ni bo ne tinko de me say wo ya me a na me sere because the credit me timi wo ya me timi ya me stena bia me free no me ni ya me ni se na ye ya penyi e ya kwara
okay
and me wo ka na me sere last year ye work eye work of pediase guys ni bi o Freeman ye dwa na me si na me retire no na me da no so na me si o beti be dwa me na ye bon komo afi de ye na ye bon komo aye sere ye koi bibia to etwa so I say because
you have to be strategic
yes ejuma na ye din anti at every time bia no emfa wakoma nante obaye politics ayi wakoma eto nche akoma ye fa na politics
untimi yes
oba feel
we be kan kwa asem akire
oh yeah because the yentina na obete anti so me o yame ana mesere
okay
because when him say if you don't play the fool you can't catch the wise
yeah it's true
anti tembia no me strategy am de nam no say me obisa de kwa na me nyama nkoma asema me no obeka no wanka say beka wakoma say akwa we pa when you remember the one me di nkomo no
Amama kuma tomiyem.
That's it. So that's it.
I see.
And the politics, no, and yes, a human relationship. Kasa.
Okay.
So we share crowd. We move crowd, no. We share crowd now. We me o kasa crowd na ba on chain.
Well, strategically, I think you have to be a strategist na what to turn your mama but bibi just as me phone na e crowd afato so mame na ye di Madina nkomo yedem youth organizer wa ha enti obeboa ma ye di sa nkomo yi me ma 2016 results na masa ma 2020 results parliamentary Madina na ya hwese ampa MPP are poised to recapture the seat back for the new patriotic party in the year 2016 na Boniface that is the results.
Yeah, 43%.
To the dialogue, the Obaswa, Abubakar Siddiq Boniface, NPP, 40,283.
54.90, okay.
Representing 54.9%, which is 55%. Or 2016. Alhaji Amadou Bukari Sorogo, 31, he was the incumbent MP, 2016. 31,650, representing 43.13%. And the contest of Madina seat, was between the MPP and the NDC. And era Abubakar Boniface. At that time, Sorogo transferred for how long?
12 years.
No,
12 years, 3 terms. Yes.
3 consecutive terms.
4 terms.
And they could win 2016 and for 20 years.
Yes.
And I took the MPP led by...
About 16 years.
Okay, no, 16 years. Now, I start having you. They say, "Oh, we know what me over there." MPs in this house, "Oh, me say, oh, me baba ko maybe you." We near I there, no Saba. So it took the MPP led by Boniface in the year 2016, and we need 40,000. Let me share votes in you heard the difference.
Almost 9,000.
But for when it's up to you, okay, that is 40,000. 40,283.
That was 8,000
minus 31,650, which is 8,633. And a Boniface difference. What did you sit in free? Sorogo and Sem. I don't know.
So share.
And then I remember consultant or deputy youth organizer.
So Kowechi Swa, so Kowechi
2012. Remember Anchibia.
So 2012. I won't say Sorogo winning James Samoa over 7,000 votes. Over 7,000 plus votes. And he said, me because the election Boniface no ba Madina no. Boniface or any pebia or Yejuma ombre. Yenine nantie ye Boniface campaign yetimi kwa ma ne bo 3 a.m. and one candidate by strategic on kwa first about 2020 election no I don't mean the buy campaign in 2016 2020 anyasa campaign no
are they
because 2020 no the strategy na emfa yes na emfa but all the same no we lost by almost 16,000. Almost 16,000.
Remember how?
Say NDC for no BT 7,000. It will be BT 9,000. So I say, ne, mo BT 16,000. Me dem see start election. 16,000 now one. Yan fan car vote. Say the ballot paper box ni be so empty. Nti akai kono osa wo kono anya dodo box ni. Nti we catch them say we BT me 16,000 T 2020 we say we near madam for man and dada. Yampene. Because box in is 0-0-0.
The number of registered voters in that election, no, ebi anaye kito ebi. Any do a number of registered voters in the next election be a number doors. And I know them. I agree.
And it may say 16,000 and rain. Because the ballot box in the empty. I think I will be making sure what guide you vote. I'm an eye at the door.
You have 2020 results. Justice Madina constituency. for 2022 so now I have for the sake of viewers. If you ever call 2008 2012 and also that was 2020 NDC candidate Francis Xavier Kojo Susu. Ebenya 62,000. On say voter in 10,000. On say number of registered voters now increasing. The NIPA registered those 62,127, representing 57%. Yes, 56.58 and the 57%. Abubakar Siddiq Boniface, the incumbent then 2020, in 46,985, representing 42.7, which is almost 43%.
15,152.
Yes, 15,000 difference. Comfort to Abanapa. The Ntina Okasa 2020 na campaign in fact. What was the reason? The Nti na mo kwan kofo hwe mani.
No, say 2016 that the campaign strategy was as a retail campaign. Ye kofo South Marine. Yen. Ubehu ya na say ye adwuma wase. Nti wonte but 2020 no menim how a buy ya afi the billboards na nam ya kojina na ehwe ye movie the project awaye ni we awaye but uko community I don't say uko community bia na community for na kankansa MPM betenase ya party for na ya kona na yesa hu
musa ko transe
nti ne ma me fresh then chairman ka say chairman campaign na ya ko
that one na mo chairman
chairman dollar na te ya
okay chairman dollar
yeah.
Matisa obeba a premise ni
sana ono ka perform
no okay oh fantastic okay
me fresh chairman ka chairman a campaign na ya enkofom two things other say ye bebe fie near asa hye hu yi asa na ye move because sa we na ye dey call round e go show movies say why project why even it was a fantastic idea but implementation na me hu say enkoyi because na implementation e was say ye be say adwuma we dia o say anopa na say wia no ye call area later area kwa na be ya ade no ye call house to house wo na ye brainstorm nkrofo no say ejuma Boniface ababaye no say oba 4 years ni no niam awaye no opese no ono be share enjo be ba ha je be mini rally kitu e binti munya ho amombra na inviting nkrofo no nyina say ukoya de community no fa ni di na man nkrofo na wo ho no na omomba
okay
ba ne yenko ne yenye ne sa yakwa ne yakwa set up thinking say the coordinators no wo ho no be hwepo nkrofo no but o hwepo a party for na no hwepo mo ba
but the people were not coming.
yes
okay
and then ka say sa we no mu yitwa so ne yenko ne old star na because politics there oh kwa announce ade we emfa system until I think that's so strategic system also onya plan A plan B plan C plan A fa no ada no akọ plan B and the hwe na we ni fa no sank ye jai ne ye house to house no ye house to house na wia e dia every time big rally back ne ya show movie ni nyina ho ano dia be twen krofo ni nyina ba
okay
because already no di kan ko ni krofo na ko kasa mo ma te wase so I say how do ko si zongo na uyi na party for zongo for na ba na party for kwa na e be hwe ade na wo say ube kasa bebre na so nyu bia na eti because obia tension ye na ade
what do you think say ahokeka na modi call 2016 no manya the same ahokeka no in the 2020
in fact 2020 no 2020 ni nema bebre sisi
akutia mo
nema bebre kutia ye 2020 nema bebre ba je say nya ha na be ka nema kutia ye no
ba kam be huru montum agwa
but ye ka nema na kutia ye ni nyina wa ha one sha NDC4 be strategic. So that's it. And a politics so the oh yeah, we bet me be seven team onya unipa but not osoje gum sa ko say obenya weak point. But nem be ko equity 2020 because before e be call election e kra no. Na ya party for no kra ye papa na de ne ko no kra no oma ye no platform so agu nani ase. Bebre ansa ye ko na ya ton ya de da ya say ya de ansa na ye de ko. Until na 2023 na factors bebre equity aye. But all the same, no 2024 dear, inshallah, you him say, see, I got an say, yes, your homework, yes, I be dear, you be a jacuniano.
Young come back and inquire results in 2008. Young hair, the information 2012. How vote no echo 2008 results and we're 2012, right?
20.
James Samoa.
James Samoa 2008 year.
Yeah, 2008.
2008 year. I was saying the guy.
Zachariah.
Yeah.
We're 2012. But go back to 2008. Zachariah was the that be 2008. There were only two candidates. Amadou Sorogo
2004
and Abdullahi Baba Zachariah. And Justice Madaruma moment to my now we are still at 2012. 2012 the nanny. Okay. I know Baba until they have 2012 no. You have 2012, but just after to my now in area no support no. Because and then just most is candidate. From 2008, you know, nipa ba kunye.
2004 na James Samoa.
2004
na James Samoa.
Okay.
And 2008 na be Baba Zachariah.
Ade Otuna primaries na. That's what I'm.
Is it now? You see, political game no so strategic. So now people think say because Madina no acquire say more or less Zongo community.
Zongo community, Zongo dominated area.
So now we need a Muslim. Until 2008, 2004 no. About James Samoa, 2004 James Samoa oyade pa nanka o wini sa election banka ngo musa repeat na anka 2008 anka obetu Sorogo. Na mo de Baba Zachariah bae. Baba Zachariah bae ntimi am perform against Sorogo. And I'm 2012 no. I'm sorry James Samoa buy, James Samoa buy. So that's it. And also buy no. In some factors be akutia be issues be brave. And also ankuya my. And 2016 no. And the almighty Boniface and Kasaba.
Boniface the first time now they ba
Madina
2016.
2016.
Well, I think the Mabeniko 4 pence no MP for Salaga.
MP for Salaga.
Oh, in the northern side. To the MP Hono Sabe wonderful. I'm making history. So this 20 okay, this is 2008.
Baba Zachariah.
Until 2008. But the Muslim my good, fantastic MCR. More Neduma. Mr. Freeman.
Has the only Yashitokra.
And they had another Alhaji
over 17,000 plus.
Bukari Sorogo had 30,717, 70.11%. And Abdullahi Baba Zachariah Mudizen Muslim. Come on, or one and answer. Hey, wait, I know you.
And Tinanka James Samoa, the crowd 204 no. 204 no nanka ye better.
No, 70% against 30% are not there.
Yes, because 204 no here the vote margin was like 7 votes to say 8 votes.
Anode.
204 no.
2004. Me no.
Sanka mo repeating the same candidate 208 na nanka bia betimi afa. So that's it. And they change candidate and a gab ni ye kese.
Adena oni kronu ma na say no munim na because Sorogo ye no ho wian pa o.
No, assemblyman or me electoral area no assemblyman.
Oh, okay. 30,000 against 13,000. No, this is serious.
And there's 17,000 crap.
Difference. Okay, I see. About 2000 and also James Samoa back then was 2004.
2004, right? Yeah.
Okay. Until the first time on the buy was
204.
Okay. And James Samoa buy. But unfortunately, we changed all 2008. And I'm Zachariah buy. My intention at that time was say Madina Zongo dominated area. And the Zongo area there yemfa also Zongo near day. That was the party's intention, right?
Yeah. And
I could no, this is serious. And the 2008.
Yeah.
Okay, we at 2012. 2012. James Samoa. Okay. Until James Samoa about 2004. And I must say on 2008. And at 2012. And the 2012 results. Good. And that's no.
James Samoa 2012 no performing better than Baba Zachariah.
2012 no. And Amadou Sorogo nya 41,441. And James Samoa benya 34,800 and almost 35,000. That's not just close.
Yes, close.
6,000.
But okay, 204 now. Not a single figure.
Okay, almost 204 but to Susia. The production the more solid. Mr. Finn, any justice. Until you better go back to 2004. Let me abwa your discussions now because Madina seat no say a nomination. Until be nomination youth organizer Freeman Akafoh any anything come over. Nipa ba ko na di kan yenua padmo ba for Agyapong ayada obasho yeso awaha and are picking form nti ye hwe other aspirant omo so befa omo form na omo de akosie ni nipa ba ko mo beyi no ono na 2024 obegina e de ama the new patriotic party o Madina Constituency yenko 2004 so I ready a mo fan to somaye the nti a James Amwa factor abem na James Amwa the year 2004. That was the first time on also unity.
Unity.
And on it, Amadou Sorogo.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Into 2004. And
that time now Amadou Sorogo so now waba.
Okay, also the first time.
First time.
Into the first time is Anomaba. James Samuel of the MPP and Amadou Sorogo of the NDC. Yeah. Okay. You so better so. So the vote difference as compared to the subsequent election years, you could see Senanka James Samuel was the rightful candidate.
Yeah.
But because of that was the sanity. And you move to back.
I said, yes, I go back. Prime Minister. You know, normally, a party, was a party decision. The party, Prime Minister, say, Urinia, Nawaba. The party for one fully say, one in a year, Yensa, party for an SSA. And yet, leadership no party in the any asia no ti the asia ne beka na na yedeko and the asia ne sesa no na say ko ba sa
I see. Okay, this is 2004 no matter to
2004
the first time I know me no nyina ba Amadou Sorogo yes and 32,080
we sa results we in same bebre.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yes, that results we in same bro. Yeah.
Someone always here.
Oh, Kroma.
Zero than your fear. I'll try and engage.
But still, on holding.
Okay.
On until no.
Also, may engage in 9 in come.
That results we because here made an agent some papa. Until the end, that results we in same bro. I have no James Samuel units election we.
But you said fracadam because
oh yes and I got politics and I said oh share
but that's 2004 9 people in our power
I'm in our power 2000 I said party na say bakuye nya kuma power mu a ne ma bi nteme sesa sa ha no ne ma bi sisi ne ma be bre sisi wa ha but ne nyina na abawie ntino o twetwetwetwe a enkosi ba bia nti o say ye fa na sa because we the close, I mean, the closeness of the vote. What you will lead it, you only dear.
Nadane.
O say, may we near you into me coffee. Sorry,
full agent for me.
Full agent say, college center. College center. So, oh, yeah, a candidate now, person of a college center near Trifimua. One the challenge. In the honor, no, enter the honor here, candidate near them. I will name day. We don't have figures. Man will say, figures mean we media no does change. Because you be brain a kumu until one nipana enter the right person a key and the otiho olidi oh sorry done no kakra ba ya na de nasa
adena dane
adane bi slogan
adene dane
ya dane na dane says na dane na say no adane so I say
there's a nipa no I mean amane ni na ho
yes
okay
amane ni anda ho na dane ye no ano 12 years and say so
hey Sorogo took over 2004 and 2008
12,
and 2012 on 3 consecutive elections.
Yes. Dane back on so to aba we mistake back one 4 years but mistake back to me yet me go be 8 and 12 years So you one mistake, you 4 years. But nyame amboa sa mistake na why no. Ebetimi atwe so be 8 years and 12 years. Ansa na e bia asa be siso am.
Asa be siso am.
Ndi say you koto aba hwene yi. Enne presidential primacy ayekoi. Mu hwe ne meyi. Because mu ye mistake ba ko a e bia 8 years and I say
12 years.
Na be siso am. Na me gina dey say na the 12 years and na be can send out the make council of elders so. Because we never ready say 2 million be James is here. Nti the coin be say boy e dey ho ban, boy dey ho ban, obi ambo no dey ho ban. Ntimi njiako. Enya MP dodo a ebenya president no.
Munya MPs ni dodo a
ebenya president.
Madina Jom seat.
Adentaje
MPs no mo maintain. Ni bi be keka ho a.
Oh. Ebe kama. Because for constituency ebo Madina adenta ayawa dome kwabenya na ayawa so. Say timi di for seat we. In a gene circle say a trendy call all the other
constituencies yeah.
Constituency 16 ye G do adenta ye G Madina. Dome kwabenya de na ayawa so ebe kan ho no. He nya 169. Itimi ye ni da ho no mpa na ye G sa for city kan ho. Ebe ko yenim. Hey nya majority of parliament na mbo simo ne mo pe president na mo de mo fe. Some better one. Then I hotre.
I mean, can't confide in Jack Shadrach Boache. Was it Mivan says, good morning to your wine and the crew. Lovely to see you back at work. And you are looking well refreshed after your holiday. Mivan, thanks so much for the message. Prince Frempong says, Kennedy is the game changer of all time. No can no vote. Winnie, Agyapong, morning, my children, Abena. It looks beautiful today to celebrate your husband's birthday. I say, may God richly bless him abundantly. And Rodrigue Domecho says, God bless you so much, Sandy Dose. I say, love you guys. I love the show. Okay. Thanks for the message. You know what the Abba. And also, I say, the MPP will definitely win, but they can win with unity, not disunity. This is a message coming from Boateng of Amsterdam. And there was great discussions this morning, and I love the analysis as well as the figures that you are showcasing on the screen. This is a warm-up to the other constituency to also check their figures and do the comparative analysis in order to break the 8. So going forward, as a party, what be nomination form? Mankasa party no there. Mujidi se mo candidate be anase. Mujidi se candidate be oha. Se nipa no piana obetima je seat no. Omuni pa 4.
Omuni pa 4.
Okay.
Omuni pa 4. As it stands now no. Se a pick forms na wia. Ne hu nipa do a pick forms na. Wetin better say call prime minister we ne be.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Per the form 4 na kan.
The form 4
the delegate na kan.
That's it. Se mo pick form ni wi. Ne hu se nipa we nyina na pick form no. Aso material. Wetin better say call prime minister we ne be.
I see.
Yeah.
Now we need primaries now, we need seat amount.
Oh yes. You see, one thing about party is a party for na self for no pel. I say for no koye juma o. Me me
I say for na here grassroots no.
What's the 2016?
Yeah.
Now your party no be any say party no. Ntokwa demo osoro.
Okay.
But now say ne there, ya adwen say
be juma.
Dia mo ya woso no no high. Yeah, form na ya mini say be juma no. Ya juma ni wini e. 2016 years, who coalition now only chairman, only general secretary. 2016.
But you won.
But you win here. And the idea asia for ne say omo peno. And na tem dia asia for ne say won na ye pewa. Hwe o dada ejuma no ma we wini.
I see.
And the coalition na say who say me the national election we to me ho for pa. National election we bra penyi jombodu ne JFK.
What are you addition?
They are this pa because the penyifo no tugu na chi na say won anya luck na nkwara na mpewa. Mo no mudu chi kwa mo na ho ye hin. Na ebetu abane tia wa obenu.
Ma me fa frɛ for ben 5 Madina any nkoma yedi. What do you think the party should do strategically in order to break the 8 and also recapture some lost seats, especially in Madina, Adenta, Ayinsuano, Greater Akasum, Kukum Lucy, and Uma Bakuna, no fisheries minister. Afole, Afote, there be Afole, Afole Kui, Crow, Honsomu Lucy.
Aye, crow, Lada de
Cotopon in different place. Lada de Cotopon was Obama. Obama. Crow was I mean, a friend for me, Numbi. Hello, good morning. Hello. Good morning. Okay. 0240550899. Hello, good morning. Okay, and share. Dear, now this a party you should do. In your Freeman,
maybe this.
Okay, so be a boss. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hey, I want to enter. Mamma Freeman.
Me did say a bit me really sit where Agyapong pay. I say party for no Madina for no Omano Kasa.
Okay.
Omano Kasa.
Party for supporters.
The thing is this first no cry any platform the brain social media no I say boy no say so once a big platform so who penny be pa sa penny no san kanya politics anka wo kono nim kra ho fere
no dinner tem because of politics
I know the
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Our friend Fortimenka. All right. Freeman Twasu.
Because of politics, you know. Now, why you wrong na we penny or platform so I wouldn't say sa penny we anka your papa anka crowd by would never wow and I say oh for bia called never wow but politics in na platform so come on say yeah in as much so nipa na enya adwen baako nipa no penny pano say obe lead you no en ma ho kwan say o say we ya no eno no emfa nka bomu emba
okay.
So I say, I say, imitation and Kabomuno and the Bakuya and the Dinkundi in the Babao. But party will be no one waiting me. Candidate for neighbor Nina, Jobe Nibiano, who here at that side in account. So, Felisa Unqua, Samuel Quamity, and I'm committing me, and they'll call independence and FS waiting me. But Untimi, we need to know about a party mono. And to make sure, say, Munimuchita for the Becassa.
Okay.
Na nkorano omano kasa ebi nyewo se me sani odubi ma osisi a na se utia
koda na wachiri na mutata mpanifo ne chi
no
o Madina
na mitimi hu se ye nkomo ben na nkompanifo ne omudi ti na mutimi nya sa kokoduro no agija panimu ya sana that's me ntimi say platform mitimi nkoso no the platform ka de be bon komo asre a share ideas kwana we ne yɛfa so yɛkɔyɛ adwuma wɔ ha yɛnkɔ yɛyɛ bibi sɛ na nka yɛ fɛfɛɛfɛ but platform no mentimi mbie ma no kran kasa wɔ so because nyigya ɛkɔ so wɔ so no anode nti sɛ party for no yɛ picky forms no ma nyɛ si mu wia nam sɛ political talk bɛ na ɛyɛ ubu nipa no ho fi ubu nipa no anim ase wia sɛ political talk nti ɛne deɛ yɛpɛ sɛ yɛwi ne seat no saa nkurɔfoɔ no yɛ pɛ kwan bi so ne ɔmo akasa.
Mate. It's quite unfortunate. I'm wanting to my dear friend from Monfancheme, Toma Echina. Happy birthday to Sister Joyce Brimer of King of Glory SDA Church, La Paz, New Market, from Mr. Kweku Entry. Me and my senior brother, Mr. Kweku Entry Buisiakon, and Irish Sister Joyce Brimer of King of Glory SDA Church, La Paz, New Market. I want to listen to senior so for no church. Sorry, Belly. Good morning to you. And Freeman, a foot to Ben Amamo as a party because a cousin PSA Cosolia, better than a party, no, let me a cambum. Because Yatitibi, Madina, for instance, Yatitibi, or social media, Sony, WhatsApp platforms. So. But the party leadership, most of the so, say something for who because money audio, but more invite you.
The cranny say, unless it's a leadership, a very straight and firm. You the things say, oh, yeah, dear, Mersha, decisions be or take care, who take care, and taking care of ya. My favor will be. Okay, the moment our favor be no, that's it. And then go ye. Okay. This only a banana now. Who person will try, okay. No be who say, I didn't dear, acquire on per se. But who be none this hey, now who be none dear before she be there, and then there, any. Okay.
Mate. Everybody her. Now, me say, Omo Peke, I knew you so. Say, my petty.
I'm a coveting.
And also, constituency level.
Vet, you know, and I meant to me because constituency level election committee, you know, election committee, I am part of vetting committee, but we observers. Okay. Council of Elders, constituency secretary, chairman, research, and one elderly woman. Okay. I'm former election committee. Okay. But I'm no converting Media. I wait to convert me by any who can say it is a question. I can
observers.
Okay. Sorry.
All right.
So I'm converting in the area. I'm for picking from the area. And I feel the Madina and the BC. Okay. Yeah, the BC, Medasi. Freeman Akafoh, a youth organizer, Elima Madina, a constituency. The BC, I'm fast dama. Production, but Obi Edin birthday into your original. Happy birthday and come Charlotte Jifaba. Oh, Jifazia or Canada or Janeja. I could Canada. Hope all your wishes come true. Happy birthday from Focus. Any your chair, your sister, the former producer. See, I could be Canada. So I want to Ghana view. Yeah, that's it. If I only am this are no see. Congratulations and happy birthday to Jifa Baku, formerly here with us now, and our celebrating birthday. Yeah, they see I say elder Constituency and evangelist Focus, evangelist Justice Afo, and Mr. Robert Finn, Kofi Ohene Afo, and a queen of the dialogue, Abena Yaku Kwekuma, and a Kano. We need all war and Yaku, senior man. Senior brother, Yao Omofobuache, honorable, and a senior lawyer, senior pastor to be. Also for lawyer Kweku Amo Date. Ever Betnase, the Sempa, the Abro. Namia Dumna, Echina, Ebeko Asen North, and Komo, pa propaganda be consulted, any Asen of Onkodi, Ewa, Namia Duma Bishia.